On the news tonight, House Committee on Local Government, Political Affairs and Rural Development presents report after hearing on alleged harassment of citizens by Council Chairman as Cross River State House of Assembly reaffirms suspension of Councillor representing Ajaso Ward. Plus, Cross River State Executive Council holds valedictory session in honor of late Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Abubakar Ewa. Details shortly. Good evening and thanks for joining us on the news. I am Udwak Etum. The Cross River State House of Assembly Committee on Local Government, Political Affairs and Rural Development has presented a report on the alleged intimidation, victimization and harassment of citizens of Ajaso Ward in a Etung local government area by the council chairman. The House, however, reaffirmed the suspension of the councillor representing Ajaso Ward, Kingsley Ekuri, as part of its resolution. The report. It would be recalled that on the 19th of February 2025, during plenary, a matter of alleged intimidation, victimization and harassment of citizens of Ajaso Ward in a Etung local government area by the council chairman was brought before the Cross River State House of Assembly by member representing Etung State constituency Kingsley Ntui. The House invited those accused to appear before the Committee on Local Government, Political Affairs and Rural Development for explanation to ensure peace in the area. After a fair hearing in a meeting with the committee and leadership of the 10th Assembly, a report on the matter was presented by the Chairman House Committee on Local Government, Political Affairs and Rural Development, Ayo Basi, highlighted various testimonies from those involved in the matter.
Mr. Speaker, the proceedings of the investigation was checked and coordinated by the Chairman of the Committee to the leadership of the 10th Assembly, led by the Honorable Speaker in attendance. Finally, Mr. Speaker, 1. Honorable Henry Nta Calabar, Chairman of the Council. Honorable Henry Nta Calabar, the Chairman of the Etung Local Government Council, testified before the committee that when he assumed office, he tried to regularize every aspect of revenue all chairman of council had with the Cross River State House of Assembly. That is when they appeared before the Public Account Committee.
The committee chairman speaks further, especially on the suspension of the councillor of Ajaso Ward.
So when the chairman presented his testimony, we directed that the stipends be released to them immediately, which the chairman agreed to do that. Another issue was the management of the motor park. In the local government law number 22 of 2007, which we recently altered, empowers the chairman to take charge of the local government. He's the chief security officer. The suspension of Ajaso, even before our very presence, we saw that the councillor was culpable in all the allegations against him.
Members commended the report presented and resolutions made, noting that the constituted authority should be respected at all times.
Probably he feels that he has money or is rich. He cannot respect a constituted authority, which is the leader of council and the chairman of council.
I rise to propose motion that the recommendations of the Committee on Local Government, Chieftaincy Affairs and Rural Development, as read out in their report, be accepted by this honorable House.
I rise to second that motion, heavily moved by Right Honorable Davis Eta, member representing Abia State constituency.
Speaker of the 10th Assembly, Albert Ayambem, called on the political leaders in a Etung local government area to work in harmony for peaceful coexistence.
But what we have been able to do here is to put sanity and urge the member of Etung and the chairman of council to work harmoniously and ask their supporters to shake their swords. And by so doing, there is absolute peace right now in the community at Ajaso. And this, the House of Assembly has been mistakenly done. Shouldn't be a yardstick or shouldn't be an avenue where chairmen of council will begin to manhandle their councillors. For any reason, there is a petition against any chairman to the Cross River State House of Assembly over maltreatment and of councillors and usurpation of power. The penalties that will be meted on that chairman will be more draconian than what has bedeviled the council.
It was part of the resolution that the chairman of Etung Local Government Council cleared the backlog of all the withheld stipends of the chiefs of Ajaso community and report back to the House, while the monarchs are cautioned to remain apolitical and should not interfere in the political affairs and administration of the council. In a communique issued at the end of the Congress of the Nigeria Union of Journalists (NUJ) Cross River State Council, the Congress lauded the chairman and the executive members for their vision and dedication, especially in relation to the recent Hall of Fame event, while encouraging council leadership to maintain its pursuit of excellence. A 5-man committee for 2025 Press Week was set up, with Comrade Ayo Charles of the Daily Trust newspaper as chairman, Kingsley Agim secretary, and 3 other members. Chairman of the Nigeria Union of Journalists (NUJ) Cross River State Council, Achibong Basi, disclosed that the Press Week is expected to take place in May. Congress commended the state government for its efforts in restoring cleanliness to the state, but criticized the ongoing dumping of waste on major streets in Calabar, but recommended that CUDA enhances public awareness campaigns and reinstate sanitary inspectors to address these issues. The Congress expressed appreciation to Governor too for renovating the Cross River Newspaper Corporation and urged that the project be completed without interruption. It also noted with concerns the rise of criminal activities, particularly around the Tagbo and Marian areas of the state capital, following a recent protest by the Tech and Gadget Dealers Union regarding continuous theft at their shops, and called for increased security in these locations. A break now, the news continues shortly. Stay with us.
Are you looking for a secured environment with good parking space and a natural ambience? Then look no further. Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground has got you covered for marriages, parties, and all kinds of events. Have an event at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground, you stand a chance to get a discounted rate for your event coverage. For bookings, please call Jane 0806 353 3069. Celebrate your events at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground. Nta Calabar, the station for the people.
Welcome back and thanks for being there. The Cross River State Government is kicking off activities for the funeral rites of the late Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Robert Abubakar Ewa, with a valedictory Executive Council session where encomiums poured freely for the deceased. Justina Etam has details of the special Executive Council meeting.
The emotion-laden Executive Council meeting began with the usual roll call, but the late Abubakar Ewa was nowhere to respond, an indication of his passage and reality that his contributions will no longer be heard in the council. Presiding over the session, the Deputy Governor Peter Ode describes the late commissioner as one who dedicated his energy, resources and time to the development of the states.
Our part was when we both indicated interest to run for local government election in 2007. I was running at that time. I think I was 24 years old. I was running at that time with local government chairman of the government. I was running with local government chairman of the
Other commissioners expressed pain at the demise of the late Abubakar Ewa, noting that he'll be greatly missed.
He was also secretary of Ayuru Oil Palm Company Limited 1999. The local government level, the supervisor for institution in Kogi local government area 1996.
Abubakar is a very friendly person and talks peace all his life. With both of us, Boki was really saying peace. There was calmness. We never spoke behind our backs.
I can say, as far as this moment is concerned, is the fact that Honorable Abubakar Ewa is a jolly good fellow.
Also at the session was Senator Florence Itagiwa, who urged family of the deceased to be consoled by the legacies he left behind.
And to help is to deliver on the families. So as you're working hard in that frenzy, none of us can see the change in presidency. Please remember to take a rest. Remember to check on your health.
The late Robert Abubakar Ewa died at the age of 61. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News.
That is part of our news. Thanks for watching. I am Udwak Etam.